everyone, and welcome to another episode of It's Bright Out, My Glasses Are Dirty. I'm trusting the process that y'all can see me because I really can't see you, both metaphorically and actually physically. So, like I said, we're trusting the process, and we're gonna open up our Boxycharms for this first quarter of the year. I can't even believe I'm saying that. I mean, granted, when I'm filming this, March is just kind of getting started, but by the time you guys are seeing this, I never know when I post videos. I don't know why I was actually going to give that thought. Now, I don't actually think this is the first quarter of Boxycharms here for me. I think one of these was a replacement for last year when I noticed that I'm pretty sure I did not get one of my boxes. Due to negligence. I mean, it was completely my fault, but I contacted customer support just to see. I mean, I paid for it. Granted, like I said, it was my negligence that didn't allow me to notice that I was missing that box until like multiple months later. So they were nice enough to send me the box anyways. Like, they did not have to do that. Like I said, I was not expecting it, but I figured I would give it a shot by contacting them. And I guess probably because it's not like I do this all the time, in terms of like I don't complain to them all the time, I think they were like, all right, we will send you a replacement, but just so you know, this is not, you have to tell us sooner than months later. And I'm like, that's understandable. You know, so either way, I think one of these boxes might be from like September or something from last year, but either way, it's 3 Boxycharms, so I may as well do a video. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like they did say that since it was a couple-ish months later, they don't have all the product in stock that was supposed to go into that box of mine, so I think, you know, it's not necessarily stuff that I had selected or anything, but like the fact that they were willing to send me anything at all, like I'm just grateful for that. So here is January 2025, a clean slate. Let's see what that entails. So far I see one product I'm excited about, and that is this. I am almost positive I chose this one. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. It's a super curling and lifting mascara. I had tried this out way back when they first came out with this mascara, and as far as I can remember, I really liked this one. I even think I might have gotten it as a mini to begin with, and then I liked it so much that I bought the full size. Or it went the opposite way, that it was released, I bought the full size, and I liked it so much that whenever I saw a mini of it, I would snag it from like Sephora and stuff. Either way, I feel like I remember really liking that mascara, so I do think I chose that one. Looks like we've also got an eyeliner duo, an island eyeliner duo. Ugh, if only I had opened this before February when I went to an island, Jamaica. At least I would think Jamaica. I mean, I guess that's technically a country, but you can technically be a country and an island, right? Ay, 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 why do I speak and let you all know my intelligence level is not the highest? At least in terms of geography and stuff. Either way, the YC Collection eyeliner duo in the shade San Juan and La Perla. I probably pronounced those incorrectly, but that's that. I guess I'm curious to see what colors these are. Looks like they've got little smudgers on the bottom. I have not heard of this brand before. Oklahoma, Florida? Can you guys read that? Where the heck is Oklahoma, Florida? Or Oklahoma? Okalumka? Okamumka? That's just amusing to me. Alright, so we have a... Ooh! If I'm seeing this in the light correctly, it's like a taupey silver, but then it's got like an oil slick reflux to it. Like, you know those eyeshadows that shift from like red to blue or green to reddish, you know, those kind of ones? It almost looked like that on the inside. That was pretty. And then this one looks like a straight up black. Something different, alright. Not the black one, obviously, but very good. We've got some kind of a mask. Ooh, Rose Lips Hydrating Lip Sleep Mask. I might have chosen this one. I wear a lip mask to sleep every night. This is from Patchology. Ooh, that's a big boy. Rosé makes me think it's gonna be like rose scented, which I'm not a big fan of rose scents, but thankfully I sleep through most of the night, for the most part anyways, so I don't have to worry about that too much. I haven't even looked at what this is yet. Gold Fatten MD. Ooh, an energetic... I can't speak today, why am I filming? Energetic eye cream. I do love a good eye cream. Oh. It's gold. Cool. We've got MZ Skin Hyaluronic Acid Hydrating Serum. I do like a good hydrating serum on my face every day, so very good. And then Lauren's Brightening Skin Pads. I don't know, are those like exfoliating pads or something? Yep, exfoliating pads help to restore your skin's natural glow, blah blah blah. Probably don't know that I'll be using those, but it is what it is. I don't know, with exfoliants and stuff, I don't know. These days I try to mess with my skin as little as possible, and that seems to be the way that my skin performs the best. So next up, this is the Icon box. So was this maybe February, or was this the one that I missed out on? I don't know, but this is the Gabrielle Union box. I feel like I've heard that name before. I'm not big into celebrities, so that doesn't say anything about that person. It says a lot about me that I don't know who they are. I'm sure they're very famous. But alright, starting off with a moisturizer from Origins. This is the Ginseng SPF of 30 Daily Moisturizer. I feel like I've used the eye cream in the past. I feel like this ginseng eye cream used to be like pretty viral on YouTube. I feel like I remember thinking it was okay. We've got something from Makeup Forever. The Profession All Mascara. Pro Routine Volumizing Mascara. Okay. I'll never know how to pronounce this name. I feel like someone told me once it was like Ula, like hula, except without the H. But then other people said that was wrong, so I don't know. I'll just pronounce it incorrectly the way that I read it. Ole Henriksen. Hydra Barrier Nourishing Face Oil. It matches my nails. Very good. Hydration. We have got a Buxom Full-On Plumping Lip Oil. I'm pretty sure I chose this one. It's in the shade White Russian. I just used to love Buxom lip glosses, and now I know this is a lip oil, but I figured I should give it a try. So I chose that one. Ooh, this is huge. First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. KP. I feel like I know keratopolar. Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what that stands for. There's like a skin condition, right? Where you get like the little bumps and stuff on the back of your arms. Safe for sensitive skin. Fresh strawberry. There's a safety seal under that. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I guess in terms of, I'm not as scared about using exfoliants on my body, more so my face. So I'll give that a try. God, especially after getting back from Jamaica, I am just a lizard. I've molted like 5 or 6 times now. So that'll be nice to exfoliate some of that away. More serum from Beauty Stat. Triple Plump Coconut Milk Serum. Okay. Got something from Patrick Ta. The Major Volume Mascara. Okay. I mean, unless I did one mascara on my top, a different mascara on my bottom, another mascara on my top. Are we gonna have a 4th mascara for my other? Like, I can't test these all in one day. I am in need of new mascaras though, so this is okay by me. Ooh, was not expecting a blush in this shape of a box, but this is from Laura Mercier. A tinted moisturizer blush in the shade Provence. Okie dokie, and I think last in here, ooh, something from NARS. A Power Matte Lipstick. I'm pretty sure I've done a video on this product when it first came out. This is in the shade Killer Queen. I'm a huge Queen fan, so she's a killer queen. Oh wait, okay, this doesn't look familiar. Maybe I'm thinking, maybe it was like the Power Matte liquid lipstick? Oh, that looks lovely, like a terracotta-y kind of a shade. I don't think it smells like anything. No magnetic, but that's okay. That looks lovely. I mean, I go more for glossy lips than matte lips these days, but fun to try something new. And then last but not least, we've got one more box. What's it gonna be? Okay, I think this is the replacement because there's no like insert thing. That was also a nice time to cool myself down a little. So this is probably just gonna be a random grab bag of products here. But like I said, I'm okay with that. So this is huge. Aveda Intensive Strengthening Mask. I mean, do you see this? This is like a size bigger than my head. I suppose not in volume, but it's a light hair mask for all hair textures. Okay, so this is like an in-shower mask. Okay. It smells a little more herbally than I typically go for, but we'll see. Maybe I'll try and use it on Dan. Ooh, we've also got a Glow Recipe Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner. I do love Glow Recipe products. I mean, I do think they work, but I think more than anything, I just love the packaging. Like, are you kidding me? Just think, if your whole skincare routine were these kinds of beautiful bottles, yeah? How freaking pretty that would look. I'm actually pretty positive I've said that before, and then I put a picture of like one of their marketing campaigns, and it looks beautiful. And like I said, I do think the products work nicely, so I just really like those. So, a toner. I have not used a toner in a long time. I'm used to them being like liquid instead of a gel like that one looked, but either way, I should probably get back into that, so that'll be good. We've got something from Purlisse, the Blue Lotus 4-in-1 Cleansing Milk. Removes makeup, tones, soothes, yada yada. Okay, I'm down to try that. I'm always looking for a good, well, I guess I was just focusing on the makeup remover part. Cleansing milk. Is it a cleanser or is it a makeup remover? Can it be both? It sounds like it claims it can. So we'll see about that. We've also got the Creme Shop Fusion Sheet Mask. 2 masks in one, vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. All right. I'm not a big face mask person, but that's okay. Is this another mascara? It is, but this one is specifically waterproof. I like waterproof. I have very wet eyes. This is the Laura Geller Always There waterproof mascara. They claim it's 100% waterproof. All right, so I did get my 4 mascaras. I am not gonna try all 4 of them at once. I will not. That would just be confusing. All right, so Il Makiage Color Boss Master Palette. 8 multi-dimensional eye colors. Chances are I won't be using this. I just would rather give it to someone that needs it. I have so many eyeshadow palettes, and yeah, I mean, it looks beautiful, but like just neutral colors, which I have aplenty. Like I said though, this looks like it would be fantastic for everyday wear. So while that does look very nice, very lovely, I will be giving that to my local women's shelter. Like I said, I would just rather someone that needs it could use it rather than just sit in my drawer rotting with all of my other old eyeshadows. I think this is a lip product, okay, from Huda Beauty. Oh, it's a lip blush. That's kind of cute. Creamy lip and cheek stain. I say it's kind of cute because I mean technically you can always use any kind of lipstick as a blush for the most part. Oh, it's transfer and kiss proof. Comfortable and lightweight, all day stain, non-drying. I hope it's not this color. It's in the shade Rosy Kiss. I would understand why they had this left over as an extra, if that's what color it is. It is so pale. I mean, I guess you never know until you try. Oh, okay. Oh. That looks brown on there. You see that? Okay, good. That is not the same color. I could actually try that someday. Oh, very good. Whoa! Whoa! Sorry, but then I wiped it off, and look at that! It is that color! Sorry, that's like the worst angle to try and show you. Do you see? Look at it! Look at it! That's... wow. That was only on my hand for like 10 seconds. Wow. That's actually very intriguing. And then last but not least, we have a Kosas Weightless Lip Color in the shade Turned On. Did I get this and I didn't end up liking it? I feel like I ended up giving it to my mom. I think the formula was good, but the color was not great on me. Oh, you's a sweaty boy. You were made for me, huh? This actually smells good, and I think this is a different color. So I might actually give this a go. Magnetic, love it. Okay. It's very warm in here. I got a lot of skincare, I got a little bit of hair care, and by a little bit, I mean one. Many mascaras, many lip products, 1 cheek product, and 1 eyeliner product. So I'll at least be able to test out a little bit of the makeup here with you guys. Let's see, we'll zoom you in a little bit here. I think to figure out which lip product I'm gonna use, I'm gonna see what color this blush is from Laura Mercier. See what it looks like, see which lip color will match it the best. Looking at this, I feel like I've tried this before. Have I? I don't remember. It does look like a very neutral, natural kind of a blush color though. So I think technically most anything would go with it. I really want to try this Buxom, but this stain has me so intrigued. My eyes are watery, so I want to try out the waterproof today. I mean, my eyes are always watery, but they're especially watery today. Try out that pretty eyeliner. Does this all seem reasonable? I'm gonna put on a little bit of concealer and my eyebrows, I guess, and then I'll be back. Yeah, I will. All right, not too much of a difference, but you know. To start, let's try out this blush. I suppose we can zoom you in a little more. This is a makeup video. We don't have to be so freaked out by my face. Is anyone? I don't know that anyone is actually freaked out, but let's take a peek. See, so it's just a little squirt tube. I don't know how powerful this is gonna be. I mean, it's pretty neutral, so I'm gonna assume it'll blend out, and it is quite watery as well, so yes. Okay, it feels hyper moisturizing. Like it really just kind of feels like you're rubbing water onto your cheek, but it does give color payoff. It's certainly sheer, but it reminds me of, I feel like there was a blush from Tarte that was pretty unassuming. I feel like maybe it was like a birthday, maybe it was called Birthday Suit, and it was like a very nude kind of a blush, and I was like, that's not gonna do anything on me. But then you put it on and it's just this nice healthy flush. Like it doesn't necessarily look like you're wearing blush. It just looks like you have a healthiness to your skin, which I can get down with, especially in like the summer and stuff when my blood's flowing anyways, you know, from being such a hot-blooded person. These kinds of blushes I quite like during the summer because then it just adds a little bit extra. I think I must have put more on that cheek, but even then, I mean, it blends out and just looks really lovely. I always wonder if I just am putting more on this side because the sun is coming from this side, so I can't see it as much, and then I just go out into the world looking like a darn fool with more blush on this cheek. But I mean, you can certainly see on my two fingers here, right? The blush on that one. It's pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put on a little highlight as well, because it's me. Hello, I do like a little highlight, a little shimmer, a little shine on them cheeks. I would use a Boxycharm highlighter, but I did not get one in these 3 months. That's just fine. So I'm actually kind of curious if this even has enough color payoff. Smells like a caramel sauce slash creme brulee. Rich delight. Because if anything, I might just wanna, yeah, because I think this is just gonna be a sheer lip oil on me, just considering the color of it. Maybe I think I'm gonna put on this lip stain so that I have like a pink stain to my lip, and then put the lip oil on top of it. As far as I know, this isn't, oh no, this is plumping. It's like, as far as I know, I don't think this is plumping, and then the cooling started hitting me. It's not unpleasant. It's not like a spicy plumper. You know, like the ones that feel more like a cinnamon. This is more like a mint cooling kind of a feel. Okay, so Rosy Kiss. Wipe off my lips. I mean, that makes so much more sense why the wand of this is dyed pink like that. It's from the product, the stain. Okay, so we put this on and it looks a little brown. Okay, we're showing off the dryness of parts of my lips. Very good. I mean, it just feels like you're rubbing water on. I can see a little bit of pink developing though. Yeah, this has a cooling feeling too, but I can't tell if it's just because I've got the fan on and it feels very watery. It's weird, like I can see the brown of it, but I can see the pink peeking through, mainly on the center of my lip. Let's see. I don't know if it's like the longer you leave it on, the more of a stain you get. It's kind of pretty, maybe a little uneven. I mean, I'm always wearing lip balm, so I feel like my lips are pretty moisturized. I don't know. We'll try and leave that on for a little longer. And let's see. So this is in the La Perla shade. So pretty. Do you see that? How it's got that reflux to it? Sorry, I don't have my contacts in or my glasses on, so I can't tell if you guys are in focus, but I sure hope you are. I just don't know how much that's really gonna show up on my eyes, like just as a liner. I mean, it's certainly there, and it's pretty. Maybe it's like one of those really subtle things that really it's just like, you know, the people you're interacting with throughout the day, they're the ones that'll notice. You know, if they're like close enough to you, proximity wise, not emotionally. Okay, so the lip stain, it's pretty much dried down. And that is quite the color stain on my lips, but didn't it say it was non-drying? I mean, my lips don't feel dry per se, but they're definitely screaming to have like something on them. So I am gonna go ahead and put this lip gloss on top. But that's really gonna come down to personal preference overall, I'm sure. Ugh, I don't know, maybe it's just the smell of this that makes it feel so luxurious, but even putting this on, it feels so nice. Just glides on so smoothly, effortlessly. It's not thick or goopy. It's just like a really smooth, glassy feeling. And like with that pink underneath it, I think it looks pretty good. But just to kind of, I don't know, do a little more. So I put that one liner kind of on the inner half / inner 3/4, I guess, of my eye. I'm gonna use the black just on the outside and maybe smudge it out a little bit. I know it came with the smudger, but tend to like using a liner brush more. Okay, that's actually super pretty, so hopefully you guys could see that. The black is like really rich and creamy and melty and pigmented, so it really did a good job with, you know, smudging out and everything. And then I just went in with that other shade and put it kind of on top of it a little bit and blended that in, and it's actually a really cool effect. My lips are also looking very pink. But yeah, do you see that? It's so pretty. It's like a very subtle thing, but I think it looks really nice on the eyes, and it just kind of picks up the light and everything. Just gonna curl my lashes real quick. Now we can get into this mascara. Hopefully it's as waterproof as they say it is, and by that I mean 100%, because that's what they say. Ding! Was that my best ditty yet? Maybe. This feels empty. Always there, waterproof mascara. Let's find out about that, Now I really cannot talk well while I do mascara, so 1 second here. With one coat, looks good, but if y'all know anything about me, if I'm gonna wear mascara, I'm gonna put 2 coats on my top lashes. And there we go with 2 coats. So I don't think that the second coat made a terribly big difference. Let's see, for those of you who care, here is what the wand looks like. It's a pretty normal mascara wand. The formula of it was kind of right in the middle of being wet and dry, which I personally like. It's just like a thinner mascara, I guess. I guess I'm used to them being like more clumpy, so this one is just really soft and feathery. Definitely defines the lashes, lengthens a bit, maybe doesn't do so much in terms of volume, but overall I think it looks nice, and like I said, just that nice little twinkle and definition from the liner. I think the cheeks look nice and neutral and moisturized and lovely overall. The lips are very pink, they feel very cooled, very lightweight and comfortable. Overall, my face feels good. I hope it looks as good as it feels, but I mean, at the end of the day, I guess I care more about how it feels than it looks, so. So yeah, I think that's gonna about do it for me for now. I'm gonna go about my day, do my thing, and I guess I'll give you guys updates as needed. Otherwise, I will just see you at the end of the night. I mean, I'm just expecting this as a lip gloss, and I'll be reapplying it throughout the night. I don't know that you necessarily need to see me doing that, but either way, I'll give you guys updates, and I'll see you in a second here. Alright, hello everyone, greetings. It is the end of the night here. Sorry, is reflection distracting? I think so. Essentially, I did not update y'all earlier because I forgot the lip gloss and my camera at home. Details. So, I mean, essentially, I think y'all can see my face, right? Like, I think for the most part, things hung in well. Certainly mascara, been bugging at my eyes a lot tonight. The eyeliner stayed on really nicely. Both of the shades did. It looks like the blush hung in there wonderfully. The stain hung in a little bit, honestly, mainly on my lower lip, but I mean, more than I was thinking. I thought for sure the gloss was gonna wear it off, and especially after that, I put on just a plain chapstick. So I thought for sure it would be completely gone. I mean, it's a little bit there. Not a lot, but it is still there. I do want to give it credit. The lip gloss probably lasted, you know, 3 hours, and then I ate dinner and it did not survive through that. But it was very comfy to wear. Everything has been very comfy to wear. I can certainly see myself grabbing for the liners, the mascara, the blush, and the lip gloss a lot. The lip stain, it was cool, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll use it more than I think I'm going to, but as of right now, I feel good about the way things look on my face here at the end of the day. Editing Cassie here to quickly add that I had a little bit of a cry session after I filmed this. So hey, good timing. You can see that this actually was waterproof, the mascara. Yay, beyond my watery eyes. It did last through crying, no flaking or anything there, so that's good. You know, maybe a tiny bit of smudging, but overall, it did pretty dang good. So, I think overall it was a success. I've got a ton of skincare that I'll test out when I get to it. But otherwise, I just hope you guys enjoyed a makeup video with me. I hope it was entertaining and maybe a little helpful if you were looking for some new makeup products or just reviews in general. You can certainly let me know whatever the heck you want down in those comments below. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe and tippity tap that notification bell down below and become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!